Hi Libra, welcome to your July forecast, where I'm going to use tarot and astrology to dive into the energy and see how the month is going to unfold for you. This isn't going to resonate with every single Libra out there, and if it doesn't resonate, please go and check your other placements for messages there. And as always, take what resonates and leave the rest. The only way to book a personal reading with me, guys, there's you look, is through Instagram. My Instagram is _witchcrafter with a wee blue tick. Please disregard anyone in your inbox pretending to be me, because I can promise you they're full of nonsense and I'll never reach out first. And that's across every social media platform. Now, Libra, this is really cool because astrologically, your chart ruler is currently in Gemini along with the Sun and Mercury. And this is all happening in your 9th house. And I definitely feel as though there's a clarification process happening here about who it is that you want in your atmosphere. Like, there's something about having to swallow a bit of a hard pill in regards to someone. Like, whether someone that you've been dealing with has shown their authentic selves and you're a bit like, oh my goodness. Whether there's someone who is like giving you a little bit of anxiety in your atmosphere and you're kind of having to unpick and understand what that anxiety means to you and how it translates to who they are as a person. But it's like you might find that someone is quite up in their ego. Someone is talking to you with an element of arrogance that you don't really like, and you are more clear than ever on how to deal with this person, how it translates to you, in the ways in which that you can deal with this so it doesn't throw you out of balance. So I don't know who it is in your life, Libra, that is creating a bit of an upset in the energy, but in the month of July, it's kind of going to be your job to figure out whether you want them to come with you. The nice thing is, with your chart ruler being in Gemini, there's a lot of inspiration. Like, I kind of feel as though you're getting ready to stretch your wings and fly in a certain direction. And this might just be someone who is like clipping your wings and stopping you from achieving your goals. There's the Empress, Luke. That is representative of Venus, which is your chart ruler. Yeah, I kind of feel as though there's an energy of you being quite bored. Like, someone makes you feel vulnerable. Someone makes you feel less independent. There's a codependency here. And you're quite worried that if you express what you know to be true, the clarity that you've gained from processing this information, that you'll come across as someone who is selfish. But what I want to say to you, Libra, is that selfishness is projecting from them onto you. Like, they're viewing you as a little bit of a mirror here because you're the one with the clarity. You're the one that's seeing the situation as it is. And I feel as though it's almost as though someone in your atmosphere doesn't want you to see your true potential. They're like, they see you as the shining star, someone very, very capable, someone with a lot of potential. But it's almost like they're trying to hide that from you. It's quite a sticky, gross energy. But you are beginning to get pissed off and bored with this. There's this energy of like, oh, are we really doing this again? Can you really not move past this? Like, and it's creating this unsettled energy that's becoming harder and harder to ignore. And it's pushing you further and further towards closing a chapter, bringing something to a natural end. Now, remember, this could be manifesting in loads of different ways in your life. This could be a work situation, friends, family, or indeed a love relationship. But there's this sense of your wings, like, wanting to outgrow, you know, like wanting to fly away because you know you've got bigger fish to fry here. And, you know, being put in like a vulnerable less than energy is exhausting. Like, it's a waste of your energy trying to prove your worth to someone who already knows it but doesn't want you to know it. You know, like, they're diminishing your spark, they're diminishing your fire and pouring a bucket of water over it because it's not theirs. There's jealousy here. So how is this going to translate? How is this going to translate for Libra? And remember, you can tangibly feel energy because the metal on the scales of Libra acts as a thermometer. So even if this person is trying to hide their true intentions or their true feelings, look, you see the truth. You cut through all of their bullshit. You see things for what they are. You've got clarity here. How cool is that? And that could be a sharp conversation of, showing them that you know the truth here. And look, this is them reacting in drama, pettiness, immaturity, just a lot of nonsense and not a lot of substance here at all, Libra. And look, a karmic disconnection. And remember, not all karmic partnerships are to do with relationships. They can be friendships, family members, like people in your inner circle. When we're dealing with karmic relationships, there's a cycle that must be embarked upon so that two people learn lessons that weren't completed in past karmic incarnations. And what happens is, if that lesson has been completed in this lifetime and you don't disconnect, you end up in this washing machine of being in a painful relationship. And it needs to be disconnected here. And look, we've got the Strength in the reverse, the Seven of Wands, meaning that you need to be defensive, and the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Like, to me, Libra, this feels like something that you have mentally checked out from for quite a long time, but you're struggling to gain control. You're struggling to rein in your animal instincts here and find the courage to be defensive, to stand up for yourself. But I'll tell you something, I certainly don't feel as though you're going to be disappointed or sad when this situation comes to a natural conclusion. So let's see with the Spirit Oracle. Whoops. Healing. Bringing the conclusion. Answers. And commitment in the reverse. Look at this. Like, it could be a closure conversation that you're having in the month of July, Libra. Making sure, and you are amazing at this. You want everyone to have an equal say and an equal balance. There's no underdog for you, Libra, but I definitely feel like you're going to be disconnecting from something that you felt in a mandatory way you were committed to, but now you're understanding that this is hindering you and not helping you on your journey. So Libra, that was your reading. I do hope you enjoyed it. I'll be back in a couple of weeks with another energy check-in. So until then, thank you so much for listening. I've been the Witchcrafter.